Well, hello. Welcome back to the Foundation and their work. So, something I noticed while I was editing, when I was figuring out how much power this was going to generate, I like doubled it, including what the wheels are producing, which isn't what these windmills are producing. So I think I came out to, so this is, always, there is the difference between what it says, which is 150, and kind of their general output. But let's give it 150 as their average. So this would be 600 here. So now this is 1200, and then this would be 1500. So 1500 power plus the 600 here. So I'm looking at 2100. And that still might actually be enough to do what I want to do, which is 3 bot factories, which is 450, plus 1 bot assembler, so that'd be at 700. Actually, yeah, that's plenty of enough. Plus, well, I have to consider all of this stuff too. Each one of these buildings, 120. This is... How much is the smelter? 200, so this is 240, 440, plus that 700. I might probably just need to, when I move over these two lumber mills, just kind of expand out this little section of windmills. Speaking of which, let me get that going. So if I get a power output to come, let me get you here, and then if I get a power to come up like that, how am I going to Tetris in this little bit of business? How big is a... Where is the refinery? This doesn't take power. Bot factories are pretty big. What other buildings might I need? I'll probably eventually need some of these other guys. The paper mill would be nice to get the large windmills going. Let me get this up first. Let me make sure that water's coming through from these little dams. Yeah, just kind of like what I thought was going to happen here. I mentioned it before, because this pools and the way the water works, I think this is going to take some time before this is like relatively okay. Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's really moving this water. And its only way to really clear it out is if I pushed it out here. I may need to just, for now, instead of stairs, I might just get platforms. Oh god. Just so they can kind of build it without going into this water. Now if I come back here, they're putting all this stuff together. I have plenty of gears. I have a log pile over here. I kind of think I'm going to need to push them to get this scrap location up and going where my workers at. Nothing crazy substantial with my workers. Gonna need to get another gorilla going once these spatter docks start coming through. Potatoes are fine. I will probably eventually replace these carrots with potatoes. Again, only just so that I'm only producing food that could eventually turn into fuel for bots. Well, carrots also can turn into fuel. I mean, it's not a very robust fuel source. This produces 3 carrots. This produces 1, 3 and 4 days. So it might be relatively similar. It would takes 12 days to make 30 units of fuel. And in 12 days, I make 9 carrots, which would be for 20 units of fuel. So not really that much better. Let's see. We're not getting this. Oh, need planks. Man, did I really drain out my planks that quickly? I guess the windmills take a good amount of planks. 3 beds, I have 2. Am I gonna need more housing to get some more beavers? I'd rather not push my population too hard just yet just cause I'd rather get them get this spatter dock up and going through the food chain and get like a good store of food up and running. And then I had this mostly for doing stairs, but now that was before I was really before I remembered that I was going to do all the mods. So let's see if I do a few more storage units. This could be spatter dock, not grilled spatter dock, regular spatter dock. And then I could probably also hold the grilled versions of potatoes and spatter dock. And they'll get on that when they can. My logs are still fine. They are putting this together. Gear situation is still great. This takes logs and gears, so they'll get to this eventually. Still just reading as 1500 horsepower saved up. Well, 16,500. Cool. Let's see. Maybe... Oh, it's already, like, filled up substantially more. I still don't think it's actually going to get... Well, maybe it's getting this little lip. I don't think it's actually going to be able to get this kind of center fertilized. But let me get a medium unit. Oh, God. Medium storage of water right here. Just to help bolster these two guys to do their job. To get water filled in this little pool. Water can be pulled from this guy to get to these guys. This is still getting worked on. What am I at right now? So 31,000 charge, producing 1,200 power. This is up. Oh yeah, I was gonna try to figure out what this is gonna look like. Because I'm gonna need logs. I wonder if I could just put like, I don't know, some storage here. I'm gonna need lumber and gear. I'm also gonna need to get it connected to the power system here. So let me get just this up. So if I have gears here, let me pause that. Gonna need another, oh sorry, that's planks, gears. If I just build along this wall. This road would be a little funky. Because it would be like this. If I just build along here, then I have this 4 square that isn't too useful. I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to put this lumber mill here, and then I'm going to put the gear here. Then I might have the other lumber mill here. So I can get rid of this guy. So I think I am going to need 3 in order to satisfy all my demands. And what this was, you know, it's going to be a little funky, but what it means is I'm going to have extra little small piles that I could probably set up. And then the 2 deep piles. So I'll just have a lot of extra storage kind of around here for the different things that they're going to be producing or they might need kind of down this chain. So they're producing the lumber here. This is getting together, well, planks here. I keep mixing lumber, planks, and all that stuff. This can get destroyed. So can this. And then I can expand out this little area. And let me get the... Okay, getting the batteries and the windmills up. So I'm almost at 40,000 horsepower stored in just this little, you know, what I have going. The power is coming up and over to this guy, or coming under this guy. These 2 guys are making all of my planks that I'm going to need. This guy has scrap storage now near him, so he doesn't have to travel so far. And then I can start laying in it's going to be 3 wide buildings. So it's going to be 1 bot factory, 2 parts factory, 3 parts factory. And then I'm going to need how big is the assembler? Same size. So I'm going to need to get the assembler here and have the road come out over there. And then do the refineries, I keep forgetting about this. Refineries do not require any fuel, so that's good. These guys require planks, metal, and gears, plus fuel. So I don't necessarily need to have my refineries here. I could have my refineries a little closer to where I store all my food, kind of in this area. Wonder if I should kind of put them up here. Because I do want to have this. This is going to be where I'm going to put, like, stairs to come up to reach over here. And over here is going to be my observatory. Maybe I can put the refineries kind of in this general area. If I do something like this, I can kind of get my refineries up here. And then this could be, you know, fuel tank storage. Or even here. What does this stuff look like? Nope, I haven't really got to getting any of this done. Now that it's a drought, that means that all that is gone. So I can go ahead and gladly get rid of all of this extra stuff. I don't know why I was afraid to say shit there. Most of you are adults, you know? Most of the people that are watching this are adults. I specifically mark my stuff to not be sent to children. At least, you know, I say, hey, do you know, there's, when you upload a video, it's like, hey, do you want this stuff to go to kids? I'm like, nope. What happened? Oh, no. Oh. All right. I did not think about that. And these are going to die really quick. Oh, that's a lot of wasted effort. Well, I have some spatterdock, a surprising amount of spatterdock. Okay. Alright. So, this is based off of contamination. I will disable this during drought. And then when drought starts, its height is 1. When drought ends, it's 0. Okay. Well, that lesson is learned somewhat. These are gone. Okay. So let's get another grill up to grill what spatterdock I do have. Well, you know, lessons get learned. What killed these? Are these still just dead from the bad tide that I had? And I'm just not able to keep up with cutting them down. Okay. That didn't exactly go the way that I wanted it to go. A couple of an injured beaver. Plenty of, well, not plenty, but I have some beds for him. Okay. Yeah, that all could have gone remarkably better. I might just have to wait out this. Let me get this up so I can get that built quickly. I guess my logs are just here. The secondary log storage is a little bit, I guess, trickier for them to reach. Yeah, I might wait till the drought is over. Let me see. This is disabled during droughts, and it's going to go to this basic timer, which says when the drought starts, its height is 1, and when it ends, height is 0. Okay. I think this should work now. I didn't think about that, and I wasn't paying attention. It's so funny because it feels like the direction of the water is all flowing this way, but it's all just like, you know, it's going every way. So that when I had this open, it's just like leaking out the front here. This is somewhat done. This is too far. Oh, I should have connected that path. That will get me access to bad water. This is going to be refinery plus storage zone. So let me get refinery locations up at least. So it's going to be one here, and then I can do one there. I can pause these for now. I'm going to need one refinery at least for... Actually, I might need another. Oh god. I wonder if that should be a ladder so that I can have multiple access points to it. Because if it's a ladder, I can do a path. Yeah, let me do that. Pause this, and if I get this and turn it into a ladder, like that, I should be able to get 2 access points. So I'm gonna need to get a spatter dock 1, a potato 1, and then also a catalyst. And then let me get the bot parts. So 1, 2, 3. This is going to be chassis, limbs, head. I can pause all of these. Get the assembler. Have that paused for now. Cool. And now I'm at 2.3k science, so I'm pretty close to getting the flywheels. And I kind of want to be able to do... Let's see. If I have it here... I just have to build offshore to get the... If I wanted to get more windmills up. So what am I at right now? I'm at almost 50,000 battery storage. Plus, currently making 1,200. That's without having the water wheels on. So I'd be close to 1,800 power. These are at 99. I should probably get a paper mill up. So I can get to the, get to making, what do you call it? The large windmills? Because then this little farm of windmills would be enough power. Getting things laid in and ready. Kind of need this drought to get over with. Okay, drought is over. Yeah, I'm gonna need more. Beavers. Food stores are going up. Let me get some more housing. Nope, not that one. You get 1, 2, 3, 4. Just gonna rocket up my housing. Let me get another rooftop terrace out all the way back here. I kind of want to do the dance hall once these bot factories get constructed. Kind of like give them the opportunity to dance and celebrate their glorious achievement. Okay, so I can start replanting spatterdock. I forgot how long it takes for spatterdock to grow, but you know, my mistake. Okay, I kind of want to see this get filled to the brim. See if this up here, if this gets fertilized or irrigated. This is it all this stuff here that's taking the main priority for building. Well, no, they built all this extra housing pretty quickly. What is this? 12 days. Yikes, 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 yikes. It's like a full cycle. I mean, it's fine. It means I have a ton of potatoes now. Okay, I have what I can do for the flywheels. So I'm going to build the medium verticals, not the junctions, the medium vertical flywheel. And I think I'm going to build it here. Yes. And I can go 1, 2. And then I'm going to need a junction box used in the aid of connection of medium horizontal frame flywheels. I did it. So last time I used this, in between each one of these flywheels, I had one of these junction boxes. And I don't know if I needed that. I wonder if I can... So the reason why I'm doing this is I'm wondering if I can get here and then Is this going to need to be a 3? Oh, I don't have enough for 3 yet. I'm almost there. I almost have a 3. Let me wait till I get that science. Okay. I have the science for it. Can I pull? Yeah, I can. Cool. I can get power from there. And then can I get a... Yeah, get a windmill here. Also, this could be a... Oh, actually, this is probably best to not be the 3 high. It'd be best if I did 2 and then 1. Just so they have a path to get underneath all this stuff. So they can actually build all of that stuff out. I can do... I could do these little flywheels. I mean, why do something unless you're going to overdo it, you know? And then this should be crazy amount of stored energy. Well, not crazy amount. This is... What is it spec'd for? 15,000. I just remember in one of my solo playthroughs, I had made one of these guys, and I made the big flywheels, and it's this guy. It's ridiculous looking at this thing, and like seeing it like spin up, and it gets faster and faster and faster. I was like, this is beyond what I would ever need. I think I'm gonna use these once I get to the the bot section of everything. Once, you know, I've completely converted over to pure bots. But for right now, I do not need it. And I also wonder if I should do a... I can't do it within 3 of this windmill, and I kind of want to put more windmills over here. At least one more to give me like that backup connection point. So what I might do is I might have a couple spaces out here, and then along here is where I will do... Okay, I'll put them alongside here. So it goes up here, and then I'm gonna have a chain of ladders, and then something, at least for me, that I always need to be aware of is you can only really go too high with ladders without having like a ledge that they can go onto. So you can't, like, when you go straight vertical with ladders, they can't reach past 2 ladders. At least I've seen that happen. I don't know if that happens with anybody else, or maybe I'm misremembering. But it always, like, if I have 3 stacked ladders, once I have the 2 ladders up there, there's like just a warning that, hey, can't make this building, can't reach this building. Okay. New spatter dock is up and it's halfway through its life cycle. I have now 600 food, plenty of food. Water, at least for now, looks like it's pretty okay. This has been drained out to fill this up. Yeah, I think this is just a dead zone. I do not think that no matter what I do, unless I put something up here, unless I put a little square up here of water, this is just going to stay unfertilized. Because I have this, you know, pretty filled up. Okay. And then probably to a point, get rid of one of these guys, one of these fluid dumps. I think I am going to do that. I'm just going to get rid of this fluid dump. Oh, I should probably have those to be cuttable. And then this guy should be able to just maintain this, you know, this pool level. Cool. Plenty of kids now. Plenty of future workers to fill up all of these buildings. Plus all of these buildings. Flywheel. Getting the refineries in. Don't quite need that yet. This is still its own bit of mess. You know, I kind of want... Let me get this out of the way. Kind of want to get that done. Oh. Probably can't build it because I knocked off the connection to it. It's probably one of the reasons why they haven't been building it. Just want to get that out of the way to stop thinking about it. And then this is going to have its own stream gauge. I have a stream gauge, and I can do that. Let's say... Let me get rid of... Right there. Its own stream gauge right there. And this can get also increase in its priority. Cool. Then I'm just going to wait for them to I'm just gonna probably time lapse them to get this thing, this thing built. Time lapse or skip, kind of whatever seems the most entertaining. Okay, so it's just the drought. That's the next thing. Also, 100% went time skip. Just because it is too far. There's not enough beavers that get kind of out to these locations. Even if I sped it up by 1,000%, it's still barely anything ticking by. Barely any kind of beavers making the movement all the way out here. So it's probably just better if it was a time skip. I'm going to skip again, until they finish this and, get it done. All right, that really took them the rest of that cycle to get that done. I'm going to attach the stream gauge. I'm going to do the disable drought thing. Got to make sure that that's going to work. 1, 1, this is high. And then basic is when drought starts, it's here. When drought ends, it's there. Cool. I'm going to need to double check both of these places, and then I can get rid of this little setup. Boom. I need to double check that. Once that's ready to go, they are moving on to building this grate. All of the planks are in place for that. That's all set up. They're doing their business here. Fantastic. I'm gonna wait for this to get going before I get the bot stuff in. Okay, drought start. Cool. It was disabled during droughts. This thing got pulled up. Boom. Let's not have that mistake again. Awesome. Cool. Now, where am I at with this? This is getting put up. And I think what I might do is skip forward again till this gets done. Hopefully there's a little bit more beaver movement watching this stuff get built. This might be a time lapse. And then, I'll click on all of the bot factories and stuff for them to start getting built. And we'll call the episode there. Well, I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this off unless I do a time skip, which I might do, considering I still am way off away from getting the amount of metal blocks I'm going to need for that. I kind of want that to be in this episode, so I might have a little bit of a mix of time skip and time lapse. So let me just do that. Let me just skip forward. So before it finishes up, welcome back, but also I built a little expansion to my platform area to build another smelter and the paper mill, and I put up some storage for paper, just so I can get a little bit more metal a little more quickly, and then the paper mill so I can anticipate doing the large windmill setup. The third medium flywheels up. I'm gonna wait for this medium horizontal junction to get together. And as soon as this is up, you start seeing power getting saved up. I'll turn on these bad boys to get them going, and then I will call the episode there. Boom. This is good. Are these starting to get stored power? Yes, they are. They're starting to turn. There we go. So let's click these bad boys to start getting made. All of this stuff. Cool. Getting there. Getting there. Almost to the bots. We're ready. Alright. That'll be the episode. See you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye.